It is Sunday, May 25, 2025, Calvin Castine at St. Mary's Bazaar grounds, and folks are gathering here shortly before noon. Anticipation of the noon parade, which will start up by the former Harris Graphics area on Elm Street beyond the fire station and library, and coming their way toward here. There's been a garden tractor pull going on since 10 a.m. They'll break at noon, so the folks involved can see the parade. To the best of my knowledge, the first parade here at St. Mary's was 1968. Following the 68-69 school year, the high school closed. But that was a desperation move to try to save the school. But available nuns and the count wasn't there. They couldn't supply enough teaching power to keep the high school open, so the school closed then. And I'm thinking somewhere around 2012 was when the elementary school closed, and then a few years after that everything went up in flames. So that's where the building used to stand for those many years, and now it's just a memory for so many of us here in the Champlain area and beyond. They don't have the number of booths that we used to have years ago. Time marches on, but they do have a lot of food booths. I would guess probably not too many on the game booth size. They do have dime pitch over there in the corner, and maybe a couple of games over that way, and cotton candy, fried dough, and burgers and fries. For many years I would come here as the grounds, as the not the grounds chairman, but the games chairman, and it was more of a two-day event then. And when Monday morning rolled around, after 2 days of running back and forth from every booth about 20 times a day, on Monday I could barely step on the floor. My feet were so sore. And as far as the parades go, when I first started Hometown Cable covering these, Bob Venn covered a lot of them for me, because I was busy up here in the grounds. And then for a few years, Shazy had a parade at the same time. I think they've gotten back to it now, and we would be there, and Sam Castine would be covering here. And as soon as I got done in Shazy, I'd race here and roll up my sleeves and start working in the burger booth. The times have changed, but it's nice to see this bazaar is still going on thanks to the hard work of a lot of people. And I think we're going to have a nice turnout. Temperature's going to be in the low 60s. It's overcast, but that'll keep the sun from from burning you and giving you a sunburn. So I think it's going to be a good day. We've got looks like they're barbecuing right here. Tom Lapeer is here, working hard. Barbecue is also a popular item.
Our fallen military, that's what this day is about, and show our respect and honor each and every one of them, and thank you for the active military as well. So we'd like to begin by thanking all our parade sponsors and participants, particularly St. Mary's Mission Center and Goss Chevrolet. We hope you will join us up in the bazaar grounds afterwards, where you will find some fun inflatables and games, try some tasty sausages at the sausage booth, sponsored by Knights of Columbus 3525, and some tasty burgers, hot dogs, and fries at the Burger Barn, sponsored by Stewart's and Valero's. The chicken barbecue has returned again and smells delicious. Make sure to get yours before they sell out. Make sure to check out the country store, which has high-end items donated by Dynamic Warehousing and NFI. And a special thank you to the Catholic Daughters and Knights of Columbus for generously supporting the Bazaar Committee in everything they've done. At this time, please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars round the perilous fight? For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, from the rockets rumbling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Louise. That was Louise. What a beautiful job. Thank you. Now I think I'll take a moment to introduce our judges up here. Next to me is our county legislator, Mark Henry. So, thank you, Mark,
I'm
for
the
coming.
county legislator. He's
And
Area 3.
Celine, if I had to go back and list off all your titles, I might get one wrong, but Celine Paquette, who runs our History Center and does a wonderful job, and past legislator, et cetera, et cetera. And Melissa Gooley from Hudson Headwaters, and also a very active participant in the community. Thank you, Melissa. And on camera, we have Calvin Castine, our county legislator, aka Hometown Cable as well. And we thank Calvin for his service to all of our community events.
The MC is Tom Trombley, town supervisor, and Mark Henry is the chairman of the county legislature. Clinton County Legislature, that is. And we're hoping we're 100% sure there'll be no rain today on our parade. I mentioned that in years past this was a 2-day event. In fact, for a few years it was a 3-day event. We'd have things going on Friday evening, and then all day Saturday, all day Sunday. The parade has rounded the corner coming off Main Street onto Church Street here. A nice crowd has gathered, and I'm sure there's a crowd all down Elm Street down to here. As I said, a lot of people put a lot of work into making this happen, and if it's not on your calendar, the Sunday of Labor Day weekend, put it on your calendar for coming years, because this is a nice event for the community. You're from the area. It's a chance to see people you probably haven't seen in years. I was walking up to the grounds earlier. I ran into Rainey Juno, who came back just for the parade, and to see his brothers and stuff. But just came back for the parade, and if he's going to come back, he made it this weekend here. So a lot of people planning their homecomings around the holiday season, like 4th of July celebrations in Rouse's Point, the Old Home Day in Shazy, the Rouse's Point Sportsman's Barbecue. Events like that, you show up in the community and you might even meet somebody new. Just so in case you're wondering, the mayor of Champlain is here. Janet McFetridge is down below sitting with her family not up here, but spending time with their family, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, here comes the parade, just driving by the old Methodist church. The wind is going to be raising havoc with Mr. Trombley's papers. Looks like the sheriff is leading the parade. And some late withdrawals. Yep.
All right, everybody. It's car 209. Leading the parade, Clinton County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff David Favreau. Can we hear a round of applause, please?
Is it the
First
sheriff?
elected in 2003, Sheriff Favreau has been working hard at bolstering the Clinton County Sheriff's Office and working with other agencies to make our community safer. Sheriff Favreau would like to thank the community for its support and assistance.
Yeah, that's him, Sheriff David
Thank
Favreau.
you, Sheriff Favreau. Marching, we have the American Legion, Montgomery Post 912 from Rouse's Point. Veterans from Post 912 in Rouse's Point serving the surrounding communities for 105 years. Looking good, gentlemen. Go, bro. All right, Grand Marshals, Mike
Long walk
Zero
for
and
those guys.
Monsignor Dupree.
There we go.
First and foremost, thank you, Monsignor, for not raining right now. What a wonderful prayer you must have said.
Be careful, it's enough.
This year's theme, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And by the way, we had Richard Ashfield driving the Monsignor and Mike along.
Right.
It's fitting as we honor two beloved members of our parish community, Father Clyde Lewis and John Zerlo, both of whom we lost this past year. Lifelong friends and true neighbors in every sense, they gave endlessly of themselves to others to this parish in their memory. We recognize them together as our Grand Marshals. Representing Father Lewis is Monsignor Dennis Dupree, and representing John Zerlo is his son, County Administrator Michael Zerlo. Please join us in honoring their lasting legacy of friendship, faith, and service. Hello, Caleb. Here we have the Champlain Fire Department, engine 141. This is the 2004 KME engine. It carries 1,500 gallons of water and has a pumping capacity of 2,000 gallons per minute. This is the first two engines for fire calls within the Champlain Fire District, driven by Captain Caleb Trombley. Next is engine 146. This is a 2020 Spartan 4-guys engine. It carries 750 gallons of water and has a pumping capacity of 2,000 gallons per minute. This is the second new engine for calls within Champlain. Fire District in response to the neighboring communities is neutral aid engine, driven by firefighter Matthew LaValle. Next is tanker 144. This is a 2015 Peterbilt 4-guys tanker. It carries 3,000 gallons of water and has a pumping capacity of 750 gallons per minute. This truck responds to calls outside of the hydrant area in Champlain Fire District, into the neighboring communities to haul water to fire scenes, driven by Second Assistant Fire Chief Joe Dallaire. Next is Rescue 147. This 2007 Peterbilt Horton Heavy Rescue Truck. It carries a variety of fire and rescue equipment, including the jaws of life. It also provides lighting for nighttime operations and has a small area firefighter rehab, driven by Captain Jason Delisle. Next is Champlain Fire Department's Brush Truck 142. 2002 Chevrolet Silverado equipped with a CET skid unit. It carries 300 gallons of water and has a pumping capacity of 2,000 gallons per minute. This truck responds to brush and wildland fires and used for hauling equipment, driven by firefighter Jen Carter.
And there's more.
Off-road vehicle 149, that's way down there. You guys aren't in there.
148. They snuck in with siren blue and they
And here it looks
jumped
like
in.
we have the Champlain Fire District Women's Auxiliary. Thank you, ladies. They're very active, do a wonderful job, and the firefighters depend on them at all their emergencies.
And they're handing out sweets.
All right,
I don't think Sally's pushing it.
149. This is a Kubota RTV side-by-side utility vehicle equipped with a CET skid unit, carries 75 gallons of water. It's also equipped with a foam induction system to aid in fire suppression. The
Look at that.
RTV is used in off-road wildland fire suppression and rescue operations.
Crowd trying to bribe the judges and me.
Driven by Commissioner of Niagara Hose Company and President Todd Jarvis.
Threw two candies up here and a kid from down below come up and grabbed them. That's okay.
Now we have
I would have given them away anyway.
Moores EMS. Champlain Moores EMS proudly serves the communities of Champlain, Moores, and Rouse's Point with quality medical care and transport. Our roster of paid and volunteer members answers 1,535 calls in 2024 with an average response time of 2.2 minutes to every call. The Board of Directors would like to thank all of our communities for their continued support. Squad 465, a 2019 Chevy Silverado. This vehicle serves as an all-purpose truck for calls. It also outfitted for firefighter rehab.
Tom could use an extra hand or two.
Driven by Diane Menard, the newest ambulance to the fleet. 461 is a 2025 Horton ambulance on a Ford F-550 chassis. This ambulance went into service last Monday and serves as an advanced life support ambulance station in Moores. CMS 461 is being driven by Diane Menard. And what a nice new vehicle. Trailing up behind is EMS 462. It's a 2020 Horton ambulance on a Ford 550 chassis. This ambulance serves as an advanced life support ambulance station in Champlain. EMS 462 is being driven by advanced EMT Emily Fabro. Coming up is EMS 463, a 2019 Horton ambulance on a Ford 550 chassis. This ambulance serves as an advanced life support ambulance station in Moores. EMS 463 is being driven by our advanced EMT Crystal LaValle. EMS 464 is a 2024 Horton ambulance on a Ford 550 chassis. This ambulance serves as an advanced life support ambulance station in Champlain. 464 is being driven by our paid crew, paramedic Alex Provis and advanced EMT Anthony Jensen. I want to thank each and every one of these heroes right here that work endlessly, day and night. Thank you very much.
And thank Ken LaPlante who helped initiate that so many years ago. We'd be in a different situation if it wasn't for,
now we have the Plattsburgh Air Force Base Restoration Group. The mini FB-111A aircraft model is the only one of its kind in the world. It represents all the men and women ever stationed at Plattsburgh Air Force Base. This model and the B-47 and the FB-111 in the air park were lovingly restored by this group of veterans. Come visit the air park and the Hands-on Air Base Museum, especially enjoyed by children of all ages.
Plattsburgh Air Force Base Museum, right close to the Clinton County Historical Association Museum.
Thank you all for your dedication.
I believe it was 30 years ago. I believe it was 95 that the base closed. Cleared for takeoff.
Thank you. Great Chazy River Memorial VFW Post 1418. Please welcome the Great Chazy River Memorial VFW Post 1418, proudly representing the brave men and women who have served our country. These dedicated veterans are not only heroes on the battlefield, but pillars in our community, continuing to serve through outreach, mentorship, and neighborly support. Today they march in honor of camaraderie, sacrifice, and the true spirit of helping others.
Norwood Brass Firemen are coming up.
Representing the spirit of public service and hometown commitment, please welcome Brandy Lloyd, running for Clinton County Clerk. Brandy Lloyd's here, running for Clinton County Treasurer. These local candidates believe in the power of community and are here today as proud neighbors dedicated to helping build a stronger Clinton County together. Now we have Norwood Volunteer Fire Department Band, the Norwood Brass Firemen. The Norwood Volunteer Fire Department Band was formed in 1946, making this the band's Sunday night season.
Good, how you doing, Andy?
Performed in many unique settings.
DA Andy Wiley just came through.
Including the New York State Capitol, the Central U.S. Capitol, White House, two U.S. presidential address, and the 1984 Winter Olympics opening ceremony. The band covers the international service volunteer community. Make sure you give them a big round of applause for this song.
Forget Bob Morgan, former mayor here in the village of Champlain, worked at Harris Graphics and Alpha Packet. He's a former member of this group. He got them coming here 50 years ago or so, and they've been back every year since.
Up next, it's the local favorite school in both mornings and community spirit, Champlain Duncan. Known for a thoughtful kindness, Castine is always ready to lend a hand.
If you're looking to dunk your donut, there you go.
As simple as a smile, maybe a donut. Champlain Duncan helps Champlain. Good job. Coming up now is the Republican candidates. John Zerlo Jr. is driving his late father, Mr. John H. Zerlo Sr.'s rare Model A Ford. Mr. John Zerlo dedicated his life to serving his community as a teacher, a coach, legislator, and Clinton County Clerk. John prided himself in treating each community member like family and constantly went the extra mile to ensure everyone felt valued and heard. Jerica Manning is a proud candidate for the Clinton County Clerk with a strong commitment to transparency, efficiency, and putting people first. Jerica is prepared to bring fresh energy and trusted leadership to the clerk's office. Chad Deans, the Clinton County Treasurer, offers voters a devoted public servant who understands county operations and has great interest in the well-being of Clinton County, New York, and its residents. I will be ethical and professional in the performance of administrative duties during the daily operations of the county's treasurer office.
And Chad Dean, the treasurer candidate, currently our coroner, ironically lives in the former John Zerlo home.
Hi, Chad.
Looks like he's got lots of York peppermint patties.
And here we have Chad's lovely wife, driving the Tahoe, Chad Dean, the Clinton County Treasurer. Next is the North Country Skating Club. Gliding into the parade with grace and community spirit, it's the North Country Skating Club. These talented skaters know that teamwork, balance, and dedication don't just apply on the ice. They're part of what makes great neighbors, too. Let's hear it for the North Country Skating Club. Woo.
Right. No ice today, folks. Sorry. Not sorry.
And now we have the NCCS band. Please notice, guys, I'm wearing our logo.
NCCS marching band.
Riding in the parade with grace and community spirit. It's the North Country. This is something wrong here.
Uh-oh.
Yep, we got a typo. Anyways, please welcome our NCCS band. Thank you for being here and marching, and they're going to perform for us now. Everybody give them a round of applause. Thank you, students. Thank you so much for being here, and what a great job. Yay!
I think they got some young recruits with them too here. I'm not sure if those little ones are part of the team. This guy wants to kick. Oh.
Next, we have Clinton County Dog Tether Law. The Clinton County Dog Tether Law.
Get some candy while you can.
We'd like to thank County Champlain for creating their own tether law. Dogs want to live life, not serve life on a chain. And they've got quite a quote.
Okay, I can't hear. They're playing copyrighted music. I can't hear it. If you got somebody playing copyrighted music, I'm not allowed to put it on. So if you're performing it yourself, that's different than playing a record. So I'm trying to talk over their music here. So here's the Shriners.
Specialized pediatric care for children 18 and under. Our patients receive the best care possible, regardless of their ability to pay.
Great work the Shriners do.
Endless with kindness, heart, and
missed their little vehicles though. Of the little Shriner cars. Don't have one here today.
Girl Scouts Troop 4310, marching proudly as sisters in service. It's Girl Scout Troop 4310. These young ladies, leaders live the Girl Scout law by being a sister to every Girl Scout and a neighbor to all, always welcoming new members. Troop 4310 shows us that friendship, kindness, and community spirit never go out of style. Amen. Good job, girls.
And they have wonderful
Next
chocolate,
coming up is Moore's Fire Department.
chocolate mint cookies too.
This is a 2024 E1 pumper. This truck
Moores.
responds to emergencies in Moores and surrounding areas. It carries 1,500 gallons of water and a variety of tools for firefighting and automobile accidents.
They'll have their parade on Labor Day weekend. Never look forward to their parade because the summer is over. Them and Ellenberg, they have parades late in the year. Alright, I hope this group doesn't have copyright music here, because if they do, I'm going to have to talk through it. Got some dancers of some sort. Here. So,
Next, we have the NCCS varsity and junior cheerleading team.
cheerleading
Get
squad.
ready for some energy and enthusiasm and cheer them on. It's the NCCS varsity and junior cheerleading team. These athletes bring more than cheers to the sidelines. They bring spirit, support, and a whole lot of heart to our community.
And some future
Their teamwork
cheerleaders
and
with them.
positivity are exactly what neighbors helping neighbors is all about. Sit back and enjoy.
Alright, they're gonna cheer or dance to music here. They got a speaker here. Don't do that to me, folks, because I can't play copyrighted music. The copyrighted music holders expect me to pay.
Roll it! Now shake it! Victory! Let's take it! Come on! Roll it! Now shake it! What? Victory! Let's take it! Roll it! Now shake it! Victory! Let's take it! Yeah!
Alright, nice job.
Wow, that was awesome.
And no music, I hope. No, they're gonna play music, and I gotta shut off the camera because I can't record copyrighted music and put it on the World Wide Web without paying the rights. Sorry, folks. Alright, you missed it. Again, if you play copyrighted music performed by the original people, it's different when the Norwood Brass Fireman comes through and plays something, or a high school band plays something. It's a pre-recorded performance, and the people who recorded it want to be paid for it, and I can't do it, so I just don't record it, unfortunately. So here's Rouse's Point.
30 Marine 1, it's the rescue boat. 305 is Rouse's Point's newest engine. I guess I've got these all together. I gotta slow down. So this is their rescue boat, number 30 Marine 1. 305 coming up is Rouse's Point's newest engine. They just purchased this, I don't know, about a month or so ago.
Whoa.
It's a 2010 Cupin rescue pumper. It is set up as a rescue engine for accidents, but can also respond as a structural engine. And as you can see, it's got jaws of life and all the various tools in one spot. And it is driven by Cooley, the Bombard Assistant Fire Chief.
30-year member? I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
I think it's 30-year member.
One on here, the ladder truck. And I do not have it listed, but I'm going to say this is truck number 1. This is a very large ladder truck. It is suited to fit any building we have here in Champlain or either village.
Alright, I hear somebody else coming up with some pre-recorded music, so we're probably going to have to shut off again here. I don't know what they're doing. Don't take it personal. They can't be playing copyrighted music. It looks like it's from Mahoney's Hideaway, but I'm talking as much as I can here. But if you're going to play music, you pay the copyright. I can't do that. Sorry, folks. I'm not sure if that little girl is singing. I think she's singing along with other people. I don't think she's singing along with other people, so I got a little shot of her here. But again, I can't afford to put it on. I get nothing for putting it on cable.
Playing music from the line dancing classes he teaches on Thursdays at the old
YouTube has
Legion
restrictions
Theater.
too, so.
Thank you, Joey.
Alright, so Mahoney's Hideaway. And they got somebody playing music for them. Shazy, all the way from Shazy. And, you know, I understand.
Gallons of water, pumps 1,500 gallons per minute. And they're seating for 6.
There we go, Shazy Fire Department. So again, nothing against them. They're entertaining the crowd through the parade, but I just can't record it. That's all. That's all. Don't take it as an insult.
Okay, we
Don't
have
take it
Munchies
as
by the River
criticism.
and Plan
It's just a
B
fact of life.
Construction. Munchies by the River is owned by Julia Bosley. We make subs, pizza, fried food, ice cream, slushes, and more. And Plan B Construction is owned by Connor Groton. He does mulching, driveways, land clearing,
That kid
stone
old enough to
delivery,
drive?
and
I
more.
don't think so. Keep your eye on the road there, kid.
So thank you to Munchies by the River and Plan B
Munchies by the
Construction.
river. Okay, I've driven by there many times. The dog is bored.
And just so you know, Munchies by the River is located in Morris Forks.
You see a sign that you can't read, it's probably Munchies. A very nice looking sign, but if you're driving by, you cannot see what it says. That is not Munchie right there. Not one of the regular customers. Looks like we got some
And here
farm
comes
equipment.
Riley Ford.
Yeah.
Riley Ford is proud to
Riley
serve our
Ford,
community.
all the way
As a
from Plattsburgh.
family-owned dealership, our motto is making customers for life, and we mean it. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or stopping by for service, we're here to treat you like family, today, tomorrow, and for generations to come. From all of us at Riley Ford, thank you. Today, Riley Ford is showcasing their 2025 Ranger Raptor.
There's a Raptor. There's a Raptor. Hi.
All right, I believe this here is the UTV group.
If they got music, I'm going to have to shut
Yep,
off
it
again.
is. Revving things up. Here comes a fun-loving group of neighbors riding together in their UTVs. Whether they're tackling trails or parading through town, this crew brings horsepower, hometown pride, and a whole lot of community spirit. Give them a wave and maybe a honk as they roll by. Hey,
They got the honk. All right, there they go. All right, okay, I'm going to talk. Music is low, I'll talk, and you'll keep talking here, just so you don't get the rhythm of the music
Awesome.
and get accused of putting on the music. 'Cause I'm not putting on the music, I'm putting on the people in the UTVs. So I'm not interested at all in the music. At all. I'm not interested in it and trying to talk over it. It is what it is, folks.
and
People
again,
have
that's the
copyrights on their
UTV group.
music, and we can't fault them. They have a performance that's when the radio station plays it, or somebody in another venue plays it, they expect to get royalties, and I can't blame them for that. We're all trying to make a living, and people here in the parade are trying to entertain the crowd, but sometimes it just doesn't allow me to record it. Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
believe
Uh-oh.
that this is
Tom.
Dragoon's Farm Equipment.
Tom.
Yes, it is. Okay, I don't have anything on you. I'm sorry, but
Tom.
we all recognize Dragoon's Farm Equipment. There's a Case 220 going by
Tom.
and a BB 3160 Progressive.
Ambulance!
Bailiff.
Ambulance! Ambulance! Ambulance!
Could everybody move over? We have an ambulance, I think, trying to get through to the parade. Move over to the side, please.
Move
No,
over.
we're okay. They're turning unseated. Sorry for the interruption. Is this,
But the event must be happening there
hang on,
on that corner.
who am I dealing with?
This is why most parades don't allow
Oh,
sirens.
the Altona Mafia, thank you.
Mahoney's.
Okay.
Mahoney
I love the
Mafia.
car. I love the dress.
Mahoney
All the
Mafia.
outfits.
And they're playing music, so we're going to talk right over there. Their music, so there. Don't get upset there, Mafia. We're not looking on you.
High school rodeo queen.
Rodeo queen.
We have Sophia, who is a 16-year-old homeschooled 10th grader and a proud high honor roll student. A dedicated competitor in barrels, poles, goat tying, light rifle, and cleaning. She brings determination and heart to everything she does. Beyond the arena, Sophia is passionate about entrepreneurship and plans to grow her business after high school. Driven by
As far as I know,
compassion, if she
she's
had
from the
one
Moores
wish,
area.
it would be to help find a cure for cancer and make a lasting difference in the world.
All right.
God bless, Sophia.
And the Sheriff's Department will close up the parade. So they got us surrounded, folks. Of course, Russell Trombley was the first sheriff I remember that led the parades, and he did it every
Now we have Clinton
year
County
during
Sheriff's
his
Department bringing up the rear.
during his tenure at
Thank
the
you,
Sheriff's
gentlemen.
Department. Part of that great Shazy Trombley family with the L-Y, not the L-E-Y. And not the Tremblay family, but Trombley, the Shazy Trombley family, Russell. So that's going to wrap it up. Nice job here on the microphone, Tom, and the judges are going to make their decision. So thanks
Thank
for
you,
watching
everybody,
and supporting
for,
viewer
coming to the
supported
parade. Hope you
local
enjoyed it.
television, hometown cable TV, worthy
again.
of your support. Thank you for
Great
watching.
job, we had no snoring.